Welcome to Nordic Market News, Friday, April the 21st. We summarize the past week's most market-affecting news every Friday. Looking at each country's stock market index, this past week has been, as the last, struggling for most Nordic markets. Among the events affecting the markets are the British Prime Minister Theresa May, which surprised everyone by announcing a new general election to be held in Great Britain at June 8th. The first round of the French election is also to be held this weekend. Before opening trade today, Friday, the Nordic countries' stock market index development is as follows this week. Helsinki 25.1%, OMXS 30 minus 0.4%, OSCBX minus 1.3%, Copenhagen 20.7%, and the overall index of Nordic 40 minus 0.5%. Starting off in Sweden, since before, forest and sanitation giant SCA has announced their plans of dividing the company into two different companies, one for the sanitation operations and one for the forest. Just before the Easter weekend, SCA was reported to have received an offer on not one but both of their operations. An international venture capital has, according to media reports, offered 200 billion Swedish kronor for the sanitation part. However, sources to Swedish media Today's News, or Dagens Nyheter, has now said SCA rejected the offer despite its generosity. Swedish analysis says SCA wouldn't dare to sell at this stage. The company wants to divide and list the two operational divisions on a stock exchange before considering any offers, to avoid accusations about secret deals or under-the-table payments. However, rumors said that the amount offered was higher than reported in the press, and therefore the SCA stock continued to rise also on Wednesday and has since stabilized on a level of 30 to 31 euro. In Norway, the salmon giant Marine Harvest has reported some of their initial data for the first quarter during the week, but the full report is scheduled to May the 10th. The operating result was 215 million euro, which is double the result from the same period previous year. SME Direkt had gathered a consensus of 206 million euro. A Swedbank analyst says the numbers are solid, but the possibility to repeat the success for the coming quarters is limited. However, the overwhelming majority of the analysts covering Marine Harvest has upgraded their recommendation and/or target price after the initial Q1 data. For example, Pareto Securities has issued a buy recommendation and a target price of 180 Norwegian kroner compared to today's level of 135. The average target price for the company from the 16 analysis gathered by Bloomberg is 158 Norwegian kroner. Over to Denmark, Danish OMXS 20 jewelry maker Pandora had a rough Tuesday during the week. Swedish investment bank Carnegie issued a new target price for the company, from previous 1,200 Danish kroner to newly set price 850. Recommendation is also reduced from buy to hold. As displayed in this graph from Infront taken on Wednesday afternoon, Carnegie sent the company stock to a nearly 13% drop to 656 Danish kroner during Tuesday's trade on the Copenhagen Stock Exchange. Since the turn of the year, the stock is trading at a minus of 29%. The analysis conducted by Carnegie pointed to significant challenges for the company, explained the bank during Tuesday. Pandora has recovered some from the level of 650 Danish kroner, trading now at about 710 Danish kroner, still far from the level of 755, which was the case before Carnegie's changed the target price. And finally, in Finland, the Finnish telecom operator Elisa presented their first quarter of 2017 yesterday, Thursday. Result came in at expected levels. According to SME Direkt gathered consensus, EBITDA was expected to 144 million euro. Also was the actual result for Elisa. Compared to the first quarter of yesteryear, reached 137 million euro, and the turnover was 416, an increase from the same period of yesteryear at 390 million, and just above expected 414. However, the company stock was not rewarded by the market. Elisa traded on a slight minus after the report was released. That was the headlines for today's program. We will be back again next week with more Nordic news. Thank you for watching.